Have you ever turned off the lights at night and suddenly felt like you weren't alone anymore? Like the darkness wasn't just darkness, but a place where something could be watching you back? It's a shared human experience. The hairs rise on your neck, your breathing gets tight, and your mind whispers, "Don't look behind you." But in the Boogeyman movie, that feeling isn't just fear. It's foreshadowing. Today, we are going to explore the creature hidden in shadows. Where does it come from? How does it hunt? What does it want from us? And most importantly, why does every culture on Earth have a version of this same monster? Let's step into the dark. Just don't close the door behind you. Before we talk about the creature, we need to talk about us. Humans weren't built for the night. Our ancestors survived by fearing darkness. Because at night, anything could be waiting beyond the range of our vision. A shadow could be a harmless rock, a pile of clothes, or something with teeth and patience. Our brains evolved to judge the unknown as dangerous, because assuming nothing is there was a quick way to end up eaten. Even today, modern kids who have never heard stories of the Boogeyman still fear closets, under the bed, and dark hallways. It's like the terror is pre-installed software, waiting for a reason to activate. And the Boogeyman movie asks, what if those instincts were always right? The film begins with small signals, barely noticeable at first. A closet door that refuses to stay shut. Footsteps where silence should exist. Flickers of motion just outside the reach of light. Grief already fills the family's life. And that's important. Not just emotionally, but mechanically. The creature doesn't choose people randomly. It chooses the vulnerable. Why? Because grief cracks us open. It weakens our emotional defenses. It creates space for something else to crawl in. The family is trying to heal. But healing requires letting light in. And the Boogeyman is drawn to the shadows created by sorrow. One of the most chilling traits of the creature is its attempt at mimicry. It can sound almost human, like someone speaking through layers of water and broken glass. It doesn't get the cadence right. It doesn't get the emotion right. But it gets just enough right to lure kids closer. That raises a terrifying question. Is it copying voices to be cruel? Or is this the closest it can get to imitation because it used to be human? Either answer is unsettling. If it's cruel, it's intelligent. If it's trying, then something ancient is still learning how to speak like us. Both explanations lead to the same conclusion. It doesn't just kill. It stalks. Let's talk about how this thing looks. Not from a jump scare perspective, but from a biological one. The creature's body appears thin to the point of starvation, limbs elongated beyond natural proportions, bones and joints visible under stretched skin, eyes glowing with reflective tissue like nocturnal animals. But the real horror begins when it opens its jaw, and hands unfold from inside its mouth, tearing the face wider like a grotesque blooming flower. This could suggest that the human-like shell is just a host's suit. The true creature lives inside. The outer body is ancient, altered, and repurposed. The skin is marked by time, as if it's worn that same flesh for centuries. The question then becomes, is this what the creature originally looked like? Or is this what's left after devouring countless lives? Every monster has rules. Even this one. Light doesn't instantly destroy it, but it exposes it. It forces the creature to retreat, like lifting a rock and watching everything beneath scramble for cover. Darkness isn't just its hiding place. It's its ecosystem. The creature moves better, sees clearer, and thinks sharper without light. Some theorize that the creature, evolved underground, comes from a space where light barely exists, or feeds on emotions that strengthen in the dark. Think about it. Sadness grows at night. Loneliness grows at night. Fear grows at night. And the Boogeyman feeds on everything we try not to think about. Kids notice what adults ignore. They look directly at closets adults avoid. They listen to whispers adults excuse as old house noises. Children haven't yet learned the lie. There's nothing there. To a child, possibility still exists. And possibility is enough to give the creature a doorway. Also, children do something adults almost never do. They look long enough to truly see. And once you see the Boogeyman, it sees you back. The creature rarely strikes immediately. Instead, it watches from ceilings. waits behind furniture, tests its prey with noises and movements, mimics voices to lure curiosity. Like a predator, it wears down the mind first, isolating its target with fear. Then, when the victim is emotionally drained, that's when it finally steps into view. Because by then, resistance is weak, hope is thin, and darkness feels heavier. This is not random brutality. It's method. When the creature finally attacks with full force, we learn something crucial. If it bleeds, it can die. Light pushes it back, but fire consumes it. Fire is humanity's oldest weapon against the night. We didn't just learn to control flame. We survived because of it. And the moment the house ignites, burning webs of shadow and memories alike, the creature begins to unravel. Was it the heat? The light? The destruction of the host body? Or the breaking of the emotional hold it had over the family? Maybe all of the above. What matters is this. Its power leaves when the darkness inside the family begins to fade. The film ends with a quiet nod of uncertainty. A door opens that shouldn't. A shadow moves where none should be. Because here's the truth no movie can completely bury. The boogeyman is not just a creature. The boogeyman still has a place to live. So tell me, after everything we've discussed, do you think the creature is supernatural? A parasite? An ancient predator that survived human evolution? Or something born from emotions themselves? Let me know your theory in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and share. It helps the channel reach more people, and maybe warn them before they hear something moving in their closet at night. Thanks for watching, and whatever you do, don't fall asleep with the lights off tonight. You might not like what's waiting in the dark.